Look Arnsle, Twitch Ini, Bashichin, Tobaha, Ashiche, Ashia Shanella, Equat I, Denensle. In Arizona, I'm a sheep herder, a wood chopper, a hiker, and a lover of plants. But outside, I am a musician, an artist, an Indigenous person. Now I'm a world traveler.
I've lived in the UK now for 4 years, and it's very interesting sort of coming from my nation in Canada to sort of the heart of the empire. I think it's really important that the people who live here can see that we are living peoples, they're living traditions.
It's quite interesting to be here in London and to be performing in the British Museum. People could argue it's one of the bastions of the colonial empire, and housed in the catacombs may be things that need to be repatriated to all the colonies and all the other First Nations people and Aboriginal people throughout the world.
I'm from the Badu Island in the Torres Strait. Malulgal Nation, Zenat-Kes. That's the language names for where I am, my identity. I am standing in the land of the Christianity, where Christianity came to us. But that is not us. Our culture, we have our own totems, our own beliefs, our own culture. So we acknowledge our ancestors. For I speak my language, ngai laga jamulin, ngatan mun ngananumanin, tanong mulmun girel, kunkan palan, tana mulmun disimik, mulmun naul, mulmun girel, tana kunkan palan mulmun. They are with us, That is my identity, the language. My ancestors come with us, and when we finish perform, we thank them and we release them again.
I'm a Bulgu man. I'm from the East Pilbara in Western Australia. That's our tribal area. It's on the edge of the Western Desert. It's one of the most isolated places in the world.
I am of the Reed people, born in the Bitterwater. My maternal clan is the Edgewater people, and my paternal clan is of the Salt people clan of the Navajo Nation. The Dene is what we call ourselves, the caretakers who respect and take care of the earth.
When I identify as a First Nations person, I usually identify more closely with being a Wampanoag or from a Mi'kmaq community. To me, that means looking to your past and respecting your past and living that past in the present, looking to your ancestors, where you came from. But it doesn't mean living in the past. It means making sure that those traditions that have been passed down from generation to generation are honored in the present. In my community, I'm the drum carrier, which means I carry the songs of our people. People could feel a sense of connection or hope. That's what most of our songs are about, is really connecting through the drum beat.
The ritual ceremony of the voladores, it's a ceremonial dance that started 1500 years ago, and it has been passed from generation to generation to generation till our days. But it's a great feeling to share this and to see all the people gets moving, and gets moving not for watching a thing on TV or for watching a live ceremony and being part of it.
It's always interesting in these sorts of festivals or conferences where you have a lot of Indigenous or First Nations people together. There's always the recurring theme of connection to country. The earth is our mother. You'll find in every performance there is always that thread that goes through each group, and that longing and all the politics of being separated from that as well. That always seems to be the bottom line.
against your skin. Let those waters flow within.
First and foremost, we are raising our flag, you know. It's not a political message, it's nothing political, it's just we are survivors and we are here to let the world know, let England know that, recognize us. It doesn't bother me if they think this or think that, you know, as long as they know, wow, Zenat Islanders, Torres Strait Island people, they exist.
Sometimes you can see a performance that will go right through you, you know, you really feel it really lands heavily deep inside you. And I think that's because of that connection to country, that deep connection.
It's a communal ceremony. I mean, you cannot fly one person. There's 4 people flying there, and if there were 3, they couldn't fly. It's a ceremony that changes the people, not only that perform it, because the people that sees it and that lives it. We as public, we all also live it, you know.
I actually feel proud when I make people realize, you know, that wow, they just did something that is ceremonial, that is spiritual, cultural. That is them, that is their identity. And then they start looking within. Then they research and they find themselves.